Cheers to everyone.
Cheers. Cheers. You know what it is, guys? When we say time kills all deals, just understand the more time that the file is lingering out there, it's never a good thing. Right?
Never helps.
This is not like wine where the longer you age it, the better it is. It's not what it is. Okay? In this deal, this is a contact sport. Whenever you're doing any kind of lending, the more people that you reach out to, it's supposed to be the better the more conversations you have, and then that's supposed to lead to more fundings. Well, having a deal out there a long time, well, it's also contact sport for everybody else, right?
Yeah.
So you're also leaving your deals the opportunity to be contacted by another broker.
Competition.
You're giving your competition a one up on you, because let me tell you something. I speak to people all day that they've had people working on their file for a week. Right. And I'm like, really? That guy's working on it for a week? I'll get you an approval in a few hours. Trust me, if I get that approval, that guy's gonna sign with me. You know what I mean? And again, so we try to work it in reverse sometimes. Try to use that time that they've already spent with somebody else against them. Mm-hmm. So we don't want you guys out there to be that person. You know what I mean? Let's try to get the deals in. Let's try to get the documents. That's why Sarah doesn't waste time. Listen, I don't do that. For me, if you're not interested in getting this done fast, and I really don't want to work with you, Sarah is gonna make sure that I don't care if you're interested or not. We're gonna get this done, right? Everybody is saying that the tequila looks kind of strong tonight. I don't know if it's the bottle. I don't know if it's because when we took a sip, we all made a face. But everybody's saying that the tequila looks strong tonight.
It's organic.
Yeah. Agaves.
It is organic.
That means 3 agaves. What does that mean in Spanish?
He said in Mexican. What do you mean? Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Where's the horn?
Well, I'm just saying, tres agaves, that means 3 what? That's the plant?
That's
Agaves.
yes.
That's where it comes from.
Say, there's 3 people that you don't lie to. Remember you heard that? He said 3 people you don't lie to. You don't lie to your doctor. You don't lie to your lawyer. You don't lie to your broker. You know what I mean? All of our interests are in line, right? If you guys don't get the money, we don't get paid. Mm-hmm. The more money that you guys get, the more money that we get paid. So trust me, if you want $1 million, I would love to fund you $1 million, but you qualify for 10 grand. So here's how we're gonna scale up.
Where's the calculator? What was that? We're looking bad right now. This wasn't. See, guys, as you can tell, this is
Have a
not
calculator
staged.
up on this desk.
This is not staged. Look, if we're doing $100,000 a year, divide that by 12, we're looking at $8,333.
Right.
Right. So something like that, Darryl. What does the client get approved for? If they're doing $100,000 and they're doing $8,000, call it $9,000 a month.
For an MCA?
Yes.
Like if we're doing an MCA, yeah. I mean, listen, if you're doing the MCA with how I submit, it's a couple of mitigating factors, right? So if it depends. Like if you keep a lot of money in the bank, right, you'll get a longer term approval. You'll get a higher dollar amount. So you could feasibly be doing $8K a month, and I could potentially get you on super clean deals, great money in the bank, solid credit score. Solid credit score for an MCA is anything over 650, right? So in the MCA space, I could potentially get you, if you're doing $8K a month and it's solid, I could potentially get you somewhere like 12 to 15K. But the majority of businesses, you're probably going to get approved for anywhere from like 5 to 7,500.
Yeah.
Right?
So let's take that number, because I think this is going to be great, and we're sidetracking from what obviously agenda today, but I think this is important.
Very helpful.
He's going to get you 50. Let's call it 10,000.
Yeah.
Let's say
Argument's sake, 10 G's.
$10,000. He's going to get you $10,000. Let's assume that someone says, "Hey, your business is mediocre. I'll give it to you." It's a 6-month term, right? Now, 100. If they're doing the same dollar amount, right? So let's say $10,000. Now let's use 120. $10,000 a month. That's $120,000 a year. Your tax return is going to show $120,000 gross revenue. $120,000 times 0.25. You're looking at a $30,000 approval over a 5-year term. Let's say you're amazing. Your credit score's up to par. Now that's $30,000 over a 5-year term, right?
That money is spent day number 2.
You locked in for $30,000. Now, Darryl can get you $10,000 for a total of 6 months. And I'm sure you know this already. After 3 months of a positive payment history, you're able to refinance
Get
it.
more money.
What does that mean? Give you access to, let's assume that the business stays the same, give you access to another $10,000, right? So now
I can give you access to $40,000 over 12 months, whereas with the bank, you get 30 grand for 5 years. I mean,
now let's take it a step further.
And
$40,000
times 5 years,
times 5 years,
200
can
grand.
give you access. A business that does $120,000 that the bank would only give you $30,000 5-year term, he's able to give you $200,000 over the same term. The difference is that the term is shortened, but he's giving you access to more money.
Yeah.
Right. So now a business is always going to say that they're growing. Right. A business is growing, so I need access to money. That's why I want a line of credit.
If you need money tomorrow for payroll, or all your employees, or listen, if all your employees are gonna walk, let's just say somebody submits money a deal today for an MCA, says I need money tomorrow for payroll. I don't think you really care if the money's 50 cents on the dollar, because all your employees are gonna walk the hell out of that office if they don't get that paycheck, coming into the weekend, right? So at that point, it's opportunity cost, not really so much the cost of capital. But
Certified badass.
hopefully I handled that correctly.